It's cold as shit. But yo, my partner in town, man, Big Krit. Today we gonna talk about a lot. We gonna talk about catching up. We gonna talk mental health. We gonna talk Birmingham. We gonna talk politics. We gonna talk a lot, man. Hey, check it out. It's the Lazy Show with 95.7 Jam.
Put 'em up, there I go. Put 'em up. That was then, this is now. This for show. Let them know. Here I go. Raise 'em up. There I go. Raise 'em up.
What's going on, it's your homie Lazy Boy? I got somebody with me, man. It's a homie I grew up with. Man, how long? 10, 15 years?
Yeah, about 15 of them motherfuckers. No, I give you about 13. 13 years.
He hailing from Mississippi, man.
Boy,
Meridian.
Lord.
Meridian.
Hey, Meridian, Mississippi, third co brothers all day, they shot.
Yeah,
Hey,
Big Krit, man.
country motherfucking cousin.
So look, I gotta tell the story. I met you here in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Through my partner Quack.
Yeah, my cousin Quack.
Quack. Yeah, and that's my partner.
Yeah.
I met him. He used to come up here to a lot of people don't know. He used to record in Birmingham.
Yeah. At
the studio here in Birmingham, we had on 3rd Avenue, man.
Yeah,
he used to record in the studio. I never forget it. One of the most humble dudes. I'm gonna tell you the moment I realized that you was out of here.
Let's go. Wait.
Because I was actually, you don't remember this. I was trying to catch a ride with you back to Demopolis. Cause I was like, he was gonna go to Meridian. I'm gonna have my mama meet me off the exit.
Oh shit!
I was gonna have my mama meet me off the exit, but then you told me, you was like, man, shit, I'm finna go to New York.
Yo,
I got a situation on the table right now with Def Jam.
Yeah. Damn, boy.
And that was the conversation that took you. For me, that was the conversation that was like, you know what, bro, out of here.
Man, the crazy thing is like the amount of production I was doing back then, and that's really the beast. I be telling a lot of producers and artists all the time, man. The producer side of me got me in the room with artists, right? Like I was able to work with people, and it wasn't like people had their guard up, like, oh, you trying to kill me on a record? I'm like, man, just hear this beat I got, this hook. And so it's crazy you say that, because literally when I was coming through the studio at the time, it was only for production. I wasn't really rapping on that. No. But I had beats, and it got me in the room and stuff. And so when I was going to New York, it was the artistry side of me that was for it. Damn, bro, you damn right you was trying to go to the Demopolis.
I was like, well, I need to ride to the mountain to get dropped down, man. I had my mama meet me on the exit, and you like, bro, shit, I'm finna go to New York.
I don't think people understand, man, the journey. And I tell them all the time, I went from Meridian to being in Birmingham to being in Atlanta, and then having to go to New York and prove myself.
Right.
But all that trial and perseverance, I was prepared. So when I got to New York, the grit and all that I had, man, it didn't matter who you was as a producer or artist. Like, I knew I could be there and I belonged. Right. Because it took me so long and I went through so much just to get in the building. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
So just hearing that side of it, we know how you got started. Yeah. And then, so what when you write your music, what inspires you? Because I know at one time you went through like a stage of like depression with your music.
Yeah, anxiety,
And you told me drinking.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
that suppressed it for the most part,
right.
I mean, when you ain't got nobody to talk to and you wake up and you're hungover, alcohol normally provides you with like the dehydration and the irrational thought process.
Correct.
So you're not really comprehending a lot of what you did the day before. Any of your problems, they all come flooding back, and then you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to. And so I dealt with it a lot in my career where I had these late nights drinking, wake up, and I'm like, I don't got nobody to talk to. And instead of really focusing on that and actually reaching out to people, I just go back to drinking again. And then to suppress it, and the next day it's the same thing. But now I'm very vocal with how I feel. I mean, we have fun, we party, but for me it's like being aware of, all right, man, like today is not a good day, and then talking through it with my family and my friends. And the music now, man, like life is inspiring to me. The conversation I have with people, even seeing you, man, like we done came a long way, bro. From this, a song might come through, you know. But it's like that, man. Interacting with people that genuinely are positive towards me, and we always share this camaraderie and the love, and I take from those conversations inspiration, and I go in the studio and I create something that everybody can relate to.
Correct. So mental health, you coping with it now. It's important. You speak
to the
on
maximum.
So,
everybody needs therapy.
Everybody needs. So
everybody.
Speaking of mental, so somebody like Summer Walker, how you feel about that? Like, I know we talking mental health. Like, speaking from an artist standpoint in mental health.
Look, man, getting on that stage is not easy, man.
Right.
Me in public speaking was very difficult in the beginning of my career, right? And I remember being young, and before I go on stage, I was like 15 years old, and my knees is shaking, and I'm like, my anxiety is up.
Right.
Man, it's not easy, man, when you're dealing with anxiety and then you have to perform.
Right,
normally when you get on stage, it goes away because the music is there, the comfort zone is there, and then your adrenaline gets to pumping.
Right.
But man, the 15, 30 minutes before you go on stage can be very rough and very traumatic.
Yeah.
Every time, and depending on the tour, how big the crowd is, the stage, and things change. Sometimes the music isn't working like this. Sometimes it's not loud like that. And if the routine is broken, it can affect you.
Right.
So I mean, I all I can do is send her some positivity and hope that she, finds a space for herself where performing isn't so traumatic or the anxiety doesn't kick in. Yeah. But bro, it's not easy.
It's
bro.
not easy. I can
and people expect, and as they should, like a great show, and then you want to put on a great show.
Right.
But man, you as an individual, man, and like sometimes like your body is all that, and one note, one wrong word, you forget your verse, or you see a face and seem like somebody's not enjoying themselves. Your mind will twist that.
Correct.
Although they just might be in all the lights and like, but your brain is like, damn, they're not rocking with me.
Right.
And it take a lot to like push through that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's new album, Krit Interview.
Yeah.
What made you come up with that album? Because it's like a bounce off of the last album, right?
Well, when I was the bounce off the first project that people got to know about.
Right.
Man, it's full circle, man. 10-year anniversaries next year.
Correct.
My confidence, Multi as a brand as a whole, where we at musically.
I went on the website. I was like, "This boy getting money now." You got a real website? We looking on it.
I already had the website.
See, you had it, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, this boy really got the whole label going on right now.
But the thing is that we always was moving as if we was independent.
Correct. Okay.
And we learned a lot on our way, and then we still like retained a lot of the relationships that we did when we was moving around with radio reps, which you don't see them anymore. Nah. Somebody drive you around by 3-4 cities, and you talk to the radio
DJ.
Man, look, we still cherish those relationships, right?
Correct.
Still out the trunk, still hand to hand,
right?
And it's giving us the opportunity to like build a real core. And when we touch down to cities like this, even when we go back to Jackson or Meridian or whatever, it's the love is there.
So independent versus major label.
I choose independent.
Independent.
That I'll never sign as far as myself to a major label again. They can only partner with me.
Gotcha.
Partner with my company. Like I will never sign as an artist.
So the company, we got artists, we got.
That's we're working on artists. We talking about, but see, Multi is a multimedia company.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm not looking just to sign rappers or just singers, but I'm talking about videographers, muralists, dance. You know what I'm saying? Actors. Like if you have a talent and we can somehow help you grow with it, and you're comfortable with the way we maneuver and we move, then yeah. So that's what Multi is.
The new project, you produced how many songs on the album?
I only produced one.
Wow.
I only did Blue Flame Ballet on the album.
Okay.
I was able to work with the Danger, Camper, Tay Beast, Don Corleone, Wallace Lane, Wolf the Michaels, myself. Lord forbid if I'm missing somebody. Oh, DJ Khalil, he produced on it. Yeah.
And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, this to be Krit. I'm like, every time I hear your album, I think about the production, man. You got a song that a lot of people see. I got something in the vault right now. I'm waiting on.
Oh shit! I hope I still got it.
And
don't you drop it without me knowing, because it ain't gonna last.
Right.
So listen, it's like a word of it.
It's a song that he did one day, man, in the studio. I found, but he got one called Art of Storytelling, man.
You better play that for me. You remember that? Leave it. No, I do not.
I got it.
I was at late nights in the studio. We just trying to stay awake.
It was late night.
I was like, I'm just gonna rap.
It was late
night.
You
gonna play this once it's over.
I'm gonna play it.
Listen, bleep the names out and everything.
So it's the Art of Storytelling. Okay. I was like, wow. But the album, I listened to it. Rico Love, man. Like,
man, it's the OG, man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rico Love. Man. You hooking up with Rico Love? How was that? Like,
I mean, Rico challenged me. He had a music conference in Baltimore. It was me, him, and Mace on the panel, 500 people. And in front of them, he was like, man, I think you're doing a disservice to your supporters by not making bigger music. Right. And he said, but from the perspective of production and the people you work with, as far as like writers and stuff, right? Because me, like, I'm very keen. I'm gonna write my verses. I don't give a fuck, it's whatever. But hooks and stuff like that, sometimes people do come up with better concepts to work off of. And then there's also other producers that have artists that you should get in with. So
right.
me, I'm used to being in the studio by myself. I'm writing the hook, beat, boom, everything. This is what I want to do. So working with him, I was able to get out of my comfort zone. And then the transition was, now I'm getting in the studio with a cat named SX. You know what I'm saying? Like, he from overseas, right? Production crazy, his hook writing crazy. And even though none of that made the album, just being in the room with him inspired me to work differently. Or to like write differently, right? Or produce differently. Getting in with Danger, it's like, if I'm not executing the idea properly, it's like, well, Rico, what you think about this? You come in the room like, bro, boom, 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 boom. Man, the hook should be like this. And I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Let's work. And so it was a collective effort, man. And I was able to be country, be myself, snap on all the records, and then my verses became instruments in itself. Right. That's why every record on the project, I got a different cadence.
Right. I mean, every record, the song with Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Wayne killed us.
Yeah, how hook Lil Wayne, like you hooking over Wayne, J. Cole, like hooking over J. Cole, well, like how was this even possible?
Well, Cole, I've known Cole for years, man. Okay. Back when ALhiphop.com only had 4 songs on the domain. But I toured with him in 2012 for his college tour, and then Live from Underground came out. And he just being a humble cat, you know what I'm saying, being Southern too. This was the record that it made sense for him to jump on. Correct. And then we did the record with Khaled, with me, him, and Kendrick once before. So he jumped on that one, and then my manager Dutch happened to be right place, right time with Wayne's manager. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, you want to get Wayne on this record?" And my man was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call Krit." And we was like, "Yeah, shit, let's do it." Right. And then Wayne, literally busy, he finna go on tour with Blink-182, was able to knock the record out. Rico Love was working with Sweetie at the time. Was like, "Yo, jump on this song." She was down to do it. And then and everybody's moving and doing their own thing. And that's why I understand like wanting to be in the studio with people sometimes, but it's a blessing when people take some time out of their busy schedule in order to knock something out. Right.
Yeah. So just going off everything that you're saying, still going the independent route. An artist watching right now, what would be Krit advice?
Find your producer to work with. If you're a producer, find an artist to work with. Those tandems work. You're talking about Missy Elliott, Timbaland, Future, Metro Boomin, Kanye West, Jay-Z, or Jay-Z Just Blaze. The list kind of goes on. YG, Mustard, Dre, Snoop. Every time an artist and producer like work together, Neptune's is another one. You build a sound up that y'all make organically because y'all both hungry. One of y'all gonna blow up first. And whoever blow up first, bring the artist or the producer along, and then y'all make the cohesive music y'all was making before things got crazy. Right. And that's when you start turning hit records out just because you're doing what you're supposed to do and what you like versus trying to keep up with what radio's got going on. Every record that Neptune's dropped once they started popping was a hit. It didn't matter what it was. If they produced it, if it had their instrumentation, they vibe, it took off. So that's what I would tell any artist or producer.
Any artist. All right.
And pay your taxes once you get your deal. Get your business account. You're not going to spend that money right. You're going to blow it on jewelry, cars, some shit you don't need. It's for you to live comfortably as your album rolls out and a marketing budget. Do not waste it because you will be in the red even more. Because once they give you an advance of money, you still owe them. So, man.
Inspirations. I can tell you, right? This ain't nothing off Google. Okay. I'm going to say who I think your inspiration.
Let's go.
Pimp C.
Yes. UGK.
Yeah, UGK.
Bun B. Yeah.
Scarface.
Yes.
Scarface.
Yes.
Biggie.
Yes. Cadences.
The old Juvenile.
Juvie, definitely. Juvie was definitely inspiration, man, because his lyrical content and the way he said things was like...
Here we go. Let me see the I eat, sleep, shit.
No, you can't do that to me now. I barely remember my own lyrics half the time.
Really?
They asked me to butcher somebody else. I ain't talk rap.
Right. Yeah. I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap.
Yeah.
You see that now they even about that.
Look, I would have gave it a different number now.
Yeah. What you would have said?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
When you see me on stage tonight, bro, first off, I don't rap over 2 tracks.
Right, okay.
I rap over TV tracks. So understand that if I fuck up on stage, then it's gonna be empty space.
Yeah.
So this is very important. So that means I have to learn my song to the point where I can't mess up on stage.
Wow.
So what happens is when it comes to other people's records,
you gonna
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. Listen, I don't
want to do it because so if me, I just opt out. And trust me, some verses and hooks, I know them.
Right.
But on the spot, I'm gonna fuck it up.
It's a we did a show, I think the last time, so this was our first time seeing each other in probably, I know, it's been a minute.
About 4 years.
Yeah.
Last time I was here.
Yeah, you did a show at Alabama Theater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they hired me to host the show.
That ain't got
and they hired him,
it was premature. It was a premature
situation. Yeah. And advices to promoters that book you again. If we gonna go into the premature situation.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. I appreciate them.
But how would you do it? Like if you can do a retake of that, man. Like how you feel about that? As an artist, you still gonna get an audience where they came to see.
It don't matter, man. 5,000 people, we turn up.
Okay.
Whether I don't care. Like if you put me in a venue and the venue was too big and the people showed up and it's still, man, as long as the music there and we can turn it loud for them, I'm turning up. I don't care.
Good.
Like we be a family reunion, we turning up. We in a barn, we turning up. Cause I still remember when nobody knew who I was.
Yeah, I like that.
So if I get man, come on, you don't trip over that.
Holidays coming up. What's Krit must have on the plate?
Oh man, mac and cheese and rolls, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes everything that everybody be eating, man, I have to chill. Like I be trying to get on my health stuff.
But you know what? I say that because I'm from the Bible, and people be like, I know you eat cornbread and collard greens. I'm like,
but if I can get, collards is great. If I can get me some like garlic, like kale or spinach. Nowadays,
he eating
cauliflower.
He eating no damn kale and cauliflower in Maria, Mississippi. I gotta throw that out there. He did not eat no. Listen to that.
No, listen to me. This is bro.
Listen to it. You know damn well y'all just started hearing kale about 3 years ago, bro. Like nobody was eating kale, man.
You tripping?
We wasn't eating kale growing up in the country, man.
We wasn't then, but now we know. Like kale, we eat kale.
What else you eat?
Asparagus, definitely eating asparagus.
You know that, come on, man.
Heirloom tomatoes and some like good couscous. Like, yeah, we
go to grandmama's house right now and say, I want some asparagus, I want some cauliflower,
and then I'm gonna be there and I'll be like,
she gonna say, I don't cook none of that shit you talking about.
Let me tell you something about this white rice. They cool, but they dying. So what we need to start working on is quinoa. So we can get some quinoa and everything, some good ancient grain.
Right.
Chill, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with people trying to eat healthy.
We wouldn't eat that shit.
Now, mind you, this is a whole initiative I got going on, too. Because people need to understand, man, the rest of the world, they eating healthy. Stay alive as long as possible, trying to beat the heart disease and all that high blood pressure shit. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, man, let's eat exactly what we've been. No, I'm going to tell you about all the healthy shit that they eating that tastes just as good or better. And you ain't bloated, your blood pressure low, all that shit.
So you go back home.
Impossible Burger, let's eat one of them.
So when we go back home, they gonna be like,
let's eat one of these veggie burgers.
Well, these niggas are acting bougie and shit.
Man,
what they gonna say when we go back home? Well, you know that though. But that's the that's a mentality. That's what we gotta push.
That's a pump fake. That's a pump fake. Nah, bruh. No, please, let's eat like this because I want you to stay around longer.
So you still eat meat?
I mean steak, but then I'm gonna get my shit medium.
Okay.
Medium rare. Or Pittsburgh style.
I'm just like, what the...
Yeah, okay. So now you like, damn, you eating the shit with the blood. Yes, nigga. Okay. Easy to digest for your system. They give you the worst steak when it's well done. Worst piece, worst cut. Okay.
I'm with
Trying to put your own game.
I'm with it.
It ain't being bougie.
No, it ain't. So
you gonna pay the same amount for the steak, but then it's gonna be the worst cut and it's gonna be hard for your stomach to digest.
That's facts.
That's your fault. We paid the same price.
That's true.
Look, I'm just saying, man.
So we pushing the health in this.
We into the match, man. What you should know, I know that they were trying to drop that they made the beef. It's like this whole little steak shit they trying to push. Hell no. But then you know where they gonna put it? Mississippi first. Yeah. That's what they trying to push.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Cause you...
Nope. They putting it in Mississippi first.
No.
Shit that they grew.
Mississippi and Alabama is not. We are the last states that probably gonna ever be healthy in the world.
Man, I ain't fucking with you. See?
Think about it.
Nah, man. We actually it should be different because we still wouldn't go outside and do our own shit.
It should be different, but I also too know though.
Your grandma had a little garden.
We had a garden.
See what I'm saying? You know how to fucking go out.
But you know what? The old people, like my granddaddy passed at 96. He grew his food. He ate what he ate.
And then people say, yeah, we ate bacon, but the bacon was different back then.
Yeah, and he didn't go to the doctor. He didn't go to the doctor.
I mean, different vibe. But again, they had what they were taking, the roots they was eating, and the vitamins or whatever. You know, different type of anxiety. Probably worked same job all his life. Had a routine going. He knew what he was doing every day. We don't live in that world. With no social media.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you got shit that trigger you that he didn't have to worry about. He had his family, his job, and he knew what was going to be every day. You looking at everybody else's family, everybody else's job, what they got, what you don't, what they eating, what you ain't. That's trigger. That's anxiety. You can't escape that shit. It's everywhere. Violent. He watching the news to see what the weather's gonna be like.
Right, that's right.
Not the news because of shock value.
Right.
Yeah, same.
Country knowledge, man. I appreciate it. So what we gonna do? This is what we gonna do. We gonna start something. We gonna start something. We gonna do a challenge. I'm gonna get in.
I don't know. We're not doing no challenge.
I'm gonna eat.
You stop right here.
I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna eat healthy during the holidays, and every time I get my plate, I'm gonna think about Krit. What Krit just told me.
It depends on what you're eating first off, and I ain't gonna challenge you just in case you don't make the mark, my brother. That's the problem, man.
I appreciate it.
We be putting no, hell no, this ain't no challenge, man. Look at this, man. You eat healthy, do your best. If you fall short, don't be hard on yourself, because all that's gonna do is make you go eat unhealthy even more.
That's right. I tried it. I tell you, I tried it. I said, man, let me eat healthy. I went and got some appetite suppressants, them pills.
Boy, you ain't fucking with you.
Man, I
forgot you was a halfway comedian back in the day, too. You a halfway comedian. I ain't fucking with you, man.
I went and got some appetite suppressants, man. I was like, what the fuck? Man, like, I'm telling you, I was constipated and shit. I'm like, man, I can't eat. I can't
After
do
the
this
camera
shit.
cut off, I'm gonna bust your head up when it comes. But this shit, this shit ain't rocket science.
No, it's not.
It ain't rocket science, cuz this shit really easy, cuz if you talking about diet and food, and the point where if you eating healthy, you can eat more than you can if you eating healthy.
Right. That's true.
So motherfucking, you can go hard, bro, eat all you want if it's a fucking salad.
Right. And
you can dress the salad up with that shit busting.
That's fact.
Busting.
Fact.
You still got shrimp on it. You got salmon on it. You still got chicken on that motherfucker.
Boy, egg.
All that shit. I don't know about that on eggs.
I ain't gonna do that.
I ain't like that since I was a kid.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one.
I'm sorry,
I'll give you that one. I was like, damn.
No, don't do that to me.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Not boy.
I don't eat nothing. I don't eat no eggs on chicken got to be a bird with wing. Boom. Got to be fried, grilled, or baked. Okay.
So you should still eat your chicken though.
Man, we done with this. Hey man, I gotta get ready for this show, man. Look, right, listen, people, we gonna exit out of this.
This is what we gonna do because he don't want to talk healthy because I'm trying to get him on that.
Nah,
listen, this is what we doing, man. Listen, this is my partner, my homie. We've been rocking for a minute.
Let's go. He gonna edit half this shit out.
Yeah, half of this shit. Cut.
Like questions at the bottom, and I ain't even recite the questions he was asking me back. So some of this shit gonna be awkward as fuck for him to try to edit because he don't even know where to stand. And I'm pretty sure this shit was supposed to be clean. It's not clean because I'm cussing throughout this motherfucker.
Right.
So it's all good.
Beat.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, it's Lazy Talk on 95.7, man. Listen, Krit, he's here.
Don't talk louder because the interview fucked up. They going down, man. Krit in this motherfucking building, man. Iron City, bro. You know what it is, man. Birmingham in love, man. I know this man for years in this motherfucker.
Right.
Don't say, I want to tell you age. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he look young, but he ain't. It's all good, man. Lazy man over this motherfucker, a.k.a. Lazy Boy, your country cousin, Big Krit. You know what it is. You feel me? And we motherfucking out.
We out.
Here I go. Put 'em up. There I go. Put 'em up. That was then. This is now. This for sure. Let 'em know. Here I go. Reservoir. There I go. Reservoir. That was them. This is me. This is King. You ain't know. Here I go.